Hi, I'm attorney Sherri Stinson, your Palm Harbor estate planning attorney, and I've been helping families in Pinellas and Pasco counties protect their estates, their families, and what matters to them most for over 20 years. And as part of our Life Transition series, today I want to talk to you about estate planning after a major health diagnosis. So it's pretty common that I'll have people who come and visit me and they're newly diagnosed with something. Maybe it's a heart condition, perhaps it's cancer, sometimes it's even dementia. And so when you get those health diagnoses, we know it's really, really overwhelming. You're coordinating doctor's appointments, you're doing all the things. But one of the things that should be on the very top of your list is making sure your estate plan is up to date. There may come a point where you no longer have the mental ability to update those plans. And so the problem that that creates is if you're not oriented to time, place, person, and you don't have a general understanding of what you're doing, the only way for somebody to help you at that point, if you don't have a plan or if you have a plan that's out of date, is now somebody needs to go to the Florida courts or wherever you're living, and they need to ask the court for help to make medical and legal and financial decisions for you. The downside to that is number one, it's very expensive. Number two, it's time consuming. Number three, you lose control because you may or may not be able to have a say. And number four, it can often create some family disagreements. So if you're newly diagnosed with something, I want you to take a deep breath and I want you to think about a couple things. Number one, if I had died yesterday, is everything in order? Do I have a will? Do I have a trust? Now, I often find that people aren't sure. It's been so long that they just don't remember. Sometimes they've lost it. It's a good time to think about where do I want the assets to go and who do I want to be in charge. Also, for health care during your life and financial decisions during your life, it's a good time to think about okay, are the people that I've named still good choices? Or if I've not named anybody, who's going to be a good choice? One of the biggest things that we see happen is when people get a health diagnosis is that now the family is fighting because they're really upset over the diagnosis. Maybe there's some resentment because one child is closer than another, or perhaps one child's been burdened with taking mom or dad to all of the doctor's visits, coordinating the care and the transportation. And so this is a time when it tends to be a lot of disagreements. The other thing is, you don't want to wait until it's too late because if you're not oriented to time, place, person, or you just don't know what you're signing, we often get phone calls where people will say, I need a power of attorney for my mom or dad. And when people are calling on behalf of someone else, that's one of the first questions we ask is, are they able to sign something? If they're not, now we can't really do an estate plan anymore. You really are facing guardianship. So if you're watching this and you have questions, I invite you to give my office a call. You can also visit my website where you'll find a free estate planning checklist. And you can also take a look at the other videos on our YouTube channel. We have lots of answers for you if you have questions, and we invite you to reach out. We promise you it's not as hard as you might think. Thanks for watching.